Hey guys, this is Justice Master again, with another video. And this is actually a video. This is actually like another one of those lists of characters that can beat a certain character. And this is like my response to this YouTuber named Danco. I mean, he knows things about comics as well, but well, But I'm actually responding to this. This is like my version of the top 10 characters, or that I believe they can beat this character known as Doomsday. And yes, we all know Doomsday's powers. He's incredibly strong, regenerative healing factor, and he's able to adapt to anything that killed him before, and he can't be killed the same way. In other incarnations, which I learned that he had the ability to manifest powers to defeat their opponent. But in a few other slews, and other times it was mentioned that he can copy their abilities. This is okay. I'm gonna say this is my list, my rules. If you guys think anyone else that could defeat Doomsday, let me know in the comments down below. Number 10. Number 10 for me would have to be Darwin from the X-Men. The reason why I picked Darwin is because he's an adaptoid too, is that with him it's like automatic. Like automatically most of the time. In fact, one time he managed to get the powers of Hela, and no, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use that Darwin because that'll be too out there. I mean, he could adapt to the situation. Probably he could actually take down Doomsday from the count, especially if he finds a way to stop him from doing that. But I know he had the ability to, like, I don't know, absorb or merge with him and actually make him the dominant persona or something. Again, this is why he's a number 10. There are more characters in here. And yes, and this is going to involve every single comic book character I know. Well, any comic book character, in not just limited to Marvel and DC. Number 9. Number 9 would have to be Mad Jim Jaspers. I didn't say just heroes. I did say characters. Because of the power to warp reality and probably either erase him from reality or pretty make sure he couldn't adapt to his powers. But then again, he's also number. You probably ask me, why is he so below on the list? Because there was another character that managed to beat him as an adaptoid, and he was a dangerous adaptoid. And he's number 8. Actually, no, he's not. And yes, he is on this list. In fact, he's not number 8. Number 8 will have to be. You know him. I know him. Yeah, I know. I'm using a lot of guys here. The Flash. Particularly Barry Allen or Wally West. But I'm going to say Barry Allen. Because he could steal his speed, keep the barrages, and actually trap him inside the Speed Force. And Doomsday is not as fast as the Flash. Though he has fought Flash and a few others before, there's a possibility that he could trap him in. Up next is from the Image Comics, Supreme. Supreme is because the reason I put him on the list, that's so high on the list, is because this guy managed to pick up Mjolnir and kill all of his versions of Norse gods. And according to his creator, it said that he was stronger than Superman. Like everything that Superman was, he just made him stronger. And like I told you, he killed all his versions of Norse gods. In fact, at the time, they tried to create more edgier versions of Marvel and DC characters, particularly ones in Extreme or Skybound. But especially since he has psychic abilities and such. But that's pretty much all I can say. Not to mention, he can just make him float in the deserts of space, especially far away from where we are. Next is, let's see. Sorry, guys, I blacked out on that one. Okay. So at number 5, we have another character from the Wildstorm comics, Mr. Majestic. Mr. Majestic is because he's a warrior from Caribbean, one of the Caribbean Wars, I think that's what they're called. And this guy was trying out to take on another character called Hellspawn. Hellspawn was a character. Yeah, I know I'm saying something like that, but I didn't really say anything like that. But hey, it's a little change. Is pretty much the main villain is the Wildcats, and Mr. Majestic. His strength level is like on par with Superman, if not stronger or somewhere around that. He also possesses psychic abilities like the last candidate, and apparently he did have. It was also mentioned he can warp reality, but I don't know what the extensions are at. So he could again erase him from reality. Next at number 4, we have Al Simmons, aka Spawn. Spawn could just literally just take every feat off every. He could just feel like the sins and the evil right out of him. Especially seeing those necroplasm and trap him in another domain where he can never escape. And though he does mostly use his firearms, and the more evil, and like I said, Doomsday is not something you can't really convince him to do anything. You can't bribe him. You can't, and to really reason with him. He's a beast. He's going to kill you. And with all this destruction he's doing, eventually he's not gonna. Eventually, he's going to get what he's going to deserve, which he had over and over and over again. Next, at number 2, Franklin Richards. Yeah, but wait, married Jim Johnson. Franklin Richards is a psion. Has psionic as powers, cosmic manipulation, and he has the power to control reality itself. Again, like the others, but I do believe he's more powerful than the other candidates. And the reason why I'm putting him so high on the list is because he actually made Galactus' Herald, like we're using the adult version. He made Galactus' Herald, he destroyed a Celestial, he went back in time, and yeah, like a whole array of powers. So, with all this power at his disposal, especially if he's at his adult version, which I'm going to say anyway, so it's going to be in that version, he could pretty much wipe Doomsday from existence or strip him of his power. You're probably asking, well, why is he only at number 2? Yeah, number 1 was pretty hard. But I'm going to say this. Tied with I mean, there are so many other characters. Number one was the hardest. But here's an honorable mention. Matthew Malloy. The reason I didn't put Matthew Malloy on the list is because I have so many reality warpers at a time, just by him being more powerful than the others. But you kind of get the gist of what he is. He's a scientist. He pretty much has the same powers as Friend of Richards, except he's more powerful. Because his power to warp reality is like virtually limitless. I mean, if not, I was going to put a tie for number 2. Another honorable mention would be Protege. Protege because even if he copies his powers, which would be even stronger, but then it'd be an everlasting battle and he's not going to get anywhere. Another one would be... Sorry, I keep brain fart. It's been a while. Another one is Silver Surfer, but yeah, again, stripping of his powers, but I don't know how that's gonna work. But, or if he can get close enough, it could happen. But at least they're on the honorable mentions list. Number 1 is Scathen the Approval. The real reason I'm saying Scathen the Approval because he has the ability to disapprove the existence of. For the main reason, he can disapprove the existence of Doomsday. Again, strip him of his powers and all of his adaptions temporarily, and pretty much destroy him from there. Well, guys, that's my top 10 list. So what do you guys all think? I mean, know that in the comments. Again, if you want to know, if you have any other characters that can beat Doomsday in the comic books, then put a comment down below. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm Justice Master, and thank you for watching.